Welcome to Movie Damage. We're so glad you decided to make us part of your day. And I'm John, your host, and today we are going to be finally discussing the movie Deadpool. I'm really sorry this review's so late. I had every intention of getting this out before. Unfortunately, I ended up not seeing it on time. You're not interested in my problems, so let's get on with this review. Anyway, this was a fantastic movie from beginning to end. The comedy in it was, you could almost say was perfect. It really was. Some of the jokes in it were absolutely hilarious, especially the Mother's Day joke. By the way, I will be going into spoilers in this. If you haven't seen the movie yet, which would surprise me if you're here, but if you haven't seen it, turn this off, come back later, and we'll love to see you later. But yeah, anyway, Deadpool kills a lot of fucking people. I'm serious, he really does kill a lot of fucking people in this movie. There's blood, guts, people getting chopped in half, heads decapitated, bullets in heads, swearing. Oh my, the sex scenes in it, and this movie is not for children. I'm just going to tell you right now. If you're a parent and you took your kid to go watch this, I bet you were absolutely flabbergasted, because you'd have been just looking at the movie, looking at your kids going, what have I done? And by the way, Deadpool has corrupted your child, and you deserve it. It's your fault. That's whose fault it is. Anyone who took their kids to see this movie, it's your fault that your child is now going to be a delinquent and is going to be a menace to society. Your fault. Anyway, this was a fantastic movie. I laughed my ass off, as I said before. The humour in it was fantastic. The way they did the nods to the previous X-Men movies was brilliant. I mean, some of the jokes in it were just absolute. There was a good send-off. It was breaking the fourth wall humour from beginning to end. I loved it. I really thought it was fantastic. Ryan Reynolds was fantastic as Deadpool. Mistakes have been made in the past, and Ryan Reynolds has basically, instead of hiding it, has just basically embraced all these mistakes, such as Green Lantern and the previous Wolverine Origins, and he's embraced and he's just gone with it, and he's just went, fuck you! I did tell you this was an R-rated review, so by the way, I probably should have given a warning at the beginning of this. Don't watch this if you're a kid. Anyway, what was the best part about this movie? There's so much good stuff in this movie. So many things that when you watch it the first time, you're just thinking, oh my god, how did they get away with it? And then you watch it the second time and you actually realise that they're insulting 20 other people at the same time. It was brilliant. I can't say enough good things about this movie. But as I said, if you're easily offended by swearing, blood, guts, sex scenes, that sort of stuff, this is not for you. I'll be honest. Yeah. So let's go down to the cast. As I said, Ryan Reynolds played Deadshot. He did a fantastic job this time. He made up for the mistakes in the previous movie, and you can tell he had a lot of fun. In fact, that's one thing that you can tell with this movie. Everybody had a lot of fun. You had Ed Skrein, who played Ajax, the main villain in this. I'll be honest, if there was a bit of a weak link, it was sort of him, but he was pretty good still. I mean, he got that whole British bad guy, dare I say, he was a real British prick. And I'm not saying all British people are pricks, by the way. I am born in Britain. I think British people are fantastic. None of us are pricks, but Ajax was a prick, and yeah, he did a really good job. Stefan Kapicic was the voice of Colossus, and let me just say, there's some scenes in this movie where I didn't see it. Well, I did see it coming, but when it happened, you were just like, you beauty, that's awesome. And then you see Colossus's reactions. Brilliant. I haven't seen this sort of stuff in a movie in ages. It was just absolutely great. Deadpool is the sort of character that just does not give a flying rat's ass what anybody else thinks of him. He's a complete narcissist. Oh, it was great. I love this movie from beginning to end. I am going to give it a 9 out of 10. Oh yeah, we'll talk a bit more about the cast. One of the most beautiful women in the world, Morena Baccarin, Vanessa, who is also in the Gotham series, also from Serenity, and yeah, Firefly. So people might not realise that, but if you go back, you'll spot her in there. Yeah, who else was in it? Brianna Heidelbrand, who plays probably one of the best names for a character ever, Negasonic Teenage Warhead. One thing that is awesome in this movie is how Deadpool is often breaking the fourth wall, and he does this in so many ways. I mean, even from the background in some of the scenes with the helicarrier, which was really, really cheeky, I thought, to the Batman jokes and the X-Men jokes. I mean, even a few Marvel jokes were thrown in there. This guy does not give a rat's ass. He went, screw you, this is what the audience already know, we're going to make fun of it. And that was fantastic to see. As I said, I had a ball watching this movie, and I really hope everybody who watches it really enjoys it. I'm going to rate it a 9 out of 10. As I said, it's not the perfect movie, but it's definitely one of the best ones I've seen this year. Comedy, brilliant. Cast was fantastic. The story, there wasn't really much of a story except for it's a love story. It's a revenge story. It's a story about kittens. Ah, kittens. They're so cute. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the review. If you like it, please press the subscribe button, even leave a message, or even share, you don't know. So I'll hope to see you back next time, and hopefully I'll be have a bit more money this next few weeks, and I'll be able to see a few more movies. So until then, peace.